Hi there, how are you doing?
Hi.
It's a nice place, right?
Yeah, it's a nice place. Thanks for suggesting it.
Perfect night for a date.
You seem kind of nervous.
Well, you got me. I am quite nervous. I must admit. This is the first time I've ever taken a black girl out on a date.
So, why did you swipe right?
Well, that's actually an interesting story. No, not a story. A journey. A journey of self-improvement.
Okay.
You may not want to hear this, but I just recently changed my Tinder profile to include all women of color. No, not all women of color. Only women of color. Yeah, that sounds better.
Wait. Did you ask me out just because I'm black?
Well, of course. Everybody knows white people are inherently racist. Why else would I go out with you? But some of my friends and some smart people on YouTube just informed me that my dating preferences was inherently racist. Who knew? I just thought that being attracted to the women that I was attracted to was just my dating preferences.
Huh?
I know, right? How pathetic. But Avi, right? I'm a white straight male, which makes me already a bigot and a racist. And transphobic, might I add.
Who told you that?
Well, one of the ones that really got me thinking, I believe her name was Riley. Riley J. Dennis. What a smart lady. Look, I very much know that as a straight white male that I have a hill to climb. I mean, we live in an inherently racist society that has bred all white people to be racist. I mean, practically, we can't even help ourselves. It's just in our blood. But never fear. I'm going to do the best I can to curb my racism and give back to the black community by only dating black women from now on. And lucky you. I mean, we all know black and brown people can't fend for themselves, and that's including finding love interest. But never fear, your white knight is here. Do you mind if we get a selfie? I gotta show all my progressive friends how unracist I really am. Oh, and by the way, if you happen to have a dick, I'm totally down for that too. I mean, no homo.
But I don't have a dick.
I'd be darned if I'm gonna be inherently transphobic as well.
I don't have a dick.
If you do happen to have a dick, which I surely hope you do,
But I don't have a dick.
when you're going balls deep into my ass, do you mind if I get a video of that?
I don't.
Again, gotta document all this shit.
Okay, you can stop with the dick thing.
On the right side of history here. Gotta show all my friends how progressive I really am. By the way, is it women of color or colored women?
Check, please.
Black people or African American?
Yeah, no. I'm gonna go.
But I'm sure you'll teach me all the black slang and all the black lingo as we continue our courting.
Why does this keep happening to me? You know traps are gay, right? So hey guys, so that was me just trying to be a little funny, and if you haven't figured it out by now, this whole video is going to be about dating preferences and whether I think they're racist or transphobic. And if you haven't figured it out by now, my answer is a big fat no. No, I don't think dating preferences are racist or transphobic. First of all, before we get started on why I don't think dating preferences are inherently racist or transphobic, I just have to say this. If someone doesn't want to date my black ass, I don't give a shit. There's plenty of fish in the sea. Like, I don't care. Like, literally, if there was a white person or an Asian person, or even a black person out there that was like, I don't want to date black girls because I don't like black girls, I still wouldn't give a flying fuck. And this is the whole thing with progressives, where it's like they're trying to control everybody's way of life to mitigate the possibility of hurting someone's feelings. You don't have to worry about my feelings. I don't care. There are plenty of people in this world that's not going to like you, and there's plenty of people in this world that's not going to like me. There are people in the world that's not going to think I'm attractive, and there's people in the world that's not going to think you're attractive. That shouldn't kill you. That really shouldn't shake your foundation. That really shouldn't rock your world. And it really shouldn't control your emotions or your ideas or your way of life whatsoever. You really should not give a shit. So even if that was a reason, even if someone was saying like, yeah, maybe it is racist, I don't want to date a black person, or I don't want to date an Asian person, or I don't want to date a white person, then that that's their prerogative. And it just shows you how like disconnected a lot of these like white liberals or white progressives are. It's like they keep trying to like be the mouthpiece for the black community, but they actually don't really know what they're talking about, because there's actually a large population of the black community that don't want to date outside their race. But whereas there's videos about telling black people they should date white people because that's inherently racist, a lot of black people, especially black women, want to date other black men because they want kids that look like them. They want to just, you know, they want to look down and see a little brown baby, and there's nothing wrong with that. And it's also nothing wrong with an Asian person want to look down and see an Asian baby, or a white person want to look down and see a white baby. There's nothing wrong with wanting someone. There's nothing wrong with someone wanting their kids to look exactly like them. There's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And one of the reasons why I feel like the progressive left have done this complete 180 or 360 and really have become the new conservative is because there was a time where liberals fought conservatives and told conservatives to stay out of their personal lives. We fought for gay marriage because we thought it was wrong for people to put their nose in people's personal lives. You shouldn't care, or you shouldn't have a say-so who I sleep with, who I have sex with, who I fuck, I know that's the same thing, who I love, or who I get married, or who I want to have children with. That is none of your business. That is my personal life. But now you have progressive liberals doing the exact same thing that we told conservatives to stop doing. Now they're putting their nose in people's personal fucking lives. They're trying to get into your brain and police thought you and tell you what you should think, how you should feel, and they're trying to tell you who you should love, or who you should fuck, or who you should want to have kids with, or start a family with. If someone doesn't want to start a family with someone outside their race because they just feel like it would be better for their children to have children within their race, that is none of your business, and that is their prerogative. I don't feel that way. I'll date the fucking rainbow. And by the way, I don't have any problems dating the fucking rainbow. I had boyfriends, white, black, Asian, Hispanic, French, Greek, British, Italian. I don't really have a problem, and I don't really need your help to tell white people they need to date me. Attraction is kind of like a knee-jerk reaction. It's a natural occurrence that just happens, and you really can't really help who you're attracted to. And again, this is why progressives get accused of being thought police, because you just can't help who you're attracted to. Some people, I'm attracted to some guys that my friends would argue aren't attractive, but I'm attracted to them, and even if I know maybe the society doesn't think they're attractive, I am attracted to that person. I can't help who I'm attracted to. Some people are only attracted to girls with blonde hair. Some people are only attracted to girls with blue eyes and they happen to be white. Some people are just attracted to lighter complexions. Some people love darker complexions. You know how the Italian and French men and British men have come up and said, I love black girls, the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Like, some men like big girls, some men like skinny girls, some men like tall girls, some men like short girls, and vice versa. Some women like tall, well, actually a lot of women like tall guys, but some women like short guys, or big guys, or strong guys, or burly guys, or hairy guys, or non-hairy guys. Like, you can't help who you're attracted to, and there's nothing wrong with that. Some may even argue that your attraction is laced in with biology. For instance, girls will go with men who are taller than them because instinctually they know you are taller, therefore you can provide and protect me and any kids we may have, any offspring we may have. I even saw a study that a lot of girls go with men with very, very defined facial features, like strong jawbone and cheekbone, because that's a sign of like strength, and they can again protect and provide. I know the feminist movement is trying to get away from gender roles, but it is laced in biology. Men like women with like larger hips and larger waists and big boobs because that's a sign of fertility and they can have healthy kids. But they may not be attracted to someone who's too big because that is a sign of unhealthiness, and they might bear unhealthy children or not be able to have children. I'm running out of breath. I mean, there are some people who are obese who miss their periods, and there are some women who are too skinny to miss their periods, and sometimes men would like naturally deflect from those type of women because something in their instinctual biology are telling them that they're unhealthy and they might bear unhealthy offspring or not be able to have healthy offspring. So it's laced in biology. So for people to constantly try to, again, control people who are thinking, control people what people are feeling, it's ludicrous. And even if they're coming from the place of like, we're not trying to tell people that they should date outside their race, we're just saying maybe you should think twice, think why you don't want to date outside your race, and that's fine. But at the same time, even if it comes down to the point where they're just saying like, I just don't want to date someone outside my race, that is still okay. It's nothing wrong with that. Like, why do we constantly care what people think and what people want and what people feel? Why do we constantly care about that? Like, God, yeah, like the black community is like constantly just like, please help us. We can't fend for ourselves. We can't find love interests and love partners, and people have sex with us. Like, Now for the transphobic part. Oh my gosh. Again, like the lack of self-awareness that so many of these fucking lefty progressives have. Like, how long have we fought from people like religious conservatives trying to convince them or tell them that, hey, people are born with their sexuality, people are born gay, people are born lesbian, people are born transgender. Stop trying to like throw them in these fucking conversion therapy camps because this is who they are. How long have we fought for that and still fighting for that? But then you have people over here basically telling straight people, no, your sexuality is fluid, and if you don't fucking accept that, then you're transphobic. Unless they believe in like just sexless relationships, then I don't know where the fuck they're getting at this with. If you're not attracted to penis, you're just not attracted to penis. It really is just that simple. Now the argument is as well, if a man went out with a transgender woman, he was attracted to her and everything was great and they had chemistry and you know, he can see himself with her, he was already planning their wedding bells in his head, and then one night he found out that this woman had a penis. Why would you just completely dismiss this woman just because they had a penis if everything else was about them was perfect? Well, it's a simple answer. Because they have a fucking penis. It really is that simple. Like, you have to want and desire and be attracted to that person's sexual parts. I'm sorry. Sex is an important part in relationships. It really is. I don't know what kindergarten land they're living in where sex, no, nobody needs sex. You can just be like, you know, friends forever. Like, no, sex is an important part of a relationship. And you have to be attracted to that sexual part. Again, just like my racial preference is very expanded and I don't really care what race you are, I don't necessarily care what genitals you have either because I'm bisexual and so I like penis and vagina. But for other people, if they don't like penis, they don't like penis and you can't force them. Just like you don't want the church to tell you what sexuality you have and who you should fuck. You don't have a right to tell anybody else what sexuality they should have and who they should fuck. And then this idea that like, you know, if a lesbian doesn't have sex with a transgender woman because they have a penis, then it makes you transphobic, unless you've had some type of traumatic experience with men, which is kind of a backhanded slap to lesbians because you're basically trying to say that there's a lot of lesbians who are just lesbians because they had traumatic experiences with men instead of just they were just born that way. So gay men are born that way, but lesbians, well, they're most likely because they don't like men. Kind of a backhanded slap there. Just a little, yeah, you're not really born that way. No. Anyway, like, I don't want to go too deep into this video. It's stupid, and I just feel like, as a black woman, I am telling you guys, shut the fuck up about this fucking racial preference dating bullshit. We don't care about it. Shut up about it. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, oh my gosh, I'm not hurting. Thanks though. Thanks for worrying about my dating life. Like, no, I don't care. Like, and again, one more thing. The point of the little sketch in the beginning is, why the fuck would I want to date somebody who's literally dating me just because I'm black so they can prove something to themselves? Again, you know how self-aware so many progressives are that they are kind of bigots themselves because they are put skin color before so many things and it's so fucking racist, actually. So no, I don't care. And if I was transgender, I would want to date somebody who wanted me and all of me and every part of me. Not just, you know, the upper half. You know? Just saying. Anyway, that's the end of my video. And if you enjoyed it, like this video. If you have any comments, comment in the comment section below. Again, this is just an opinion channel. If I got anything wrong, you are free here to correct me and we can have a conversation about it. If you want to continue to follow me and have these great conversations and have a laugh, but sometimes have a cry, you can subscribe to my channel. And if you subscribe, hit that bell so you get the notifications when I do upload. And check out my Twitter and my PayPal links below if you want to help support free speech and keep this channel going, because YouTube is definitely suffocating this channel. Like, I barely get recommended or anything, and so it's a tough climb for this channel, but I'm gonna keep going. Anyway, thank you guys, and